Is sleep paralysis a demon? Sleep paralysis usually happens when we fall asleep. It causes a feeling of chest pressure, or a temporary inability to move. Sometimes, it may make us see such horrible things, or frightening things, that we have to wake up while sleeping. There are three main reasons that cause sleep paralysis. The first reason is our own thoughts. Sleep paralysis happens when we think too much about something, usually bad ones. Our mind starts to be obsessed with them. The things we are obsessed with may relate to what we keep interacting with, such as gossiping stories, pictures, comics, movies. Unconsciously, our mind strongly attaches to those bad things we keep thinking about a lot, and imitate them in our dream when we sleep. Through imitating process of the mind, we may get those bad things out our mind for good. Or we may experience them again and again on deeper levels. It depends on how much detail we can remember about our dream after waking up. The second reason is external pressure on our body. Sleep paralysis happens when there is something that touches us, or causes pressure our body when we sleep. External pressure may be caused by someone that puts arms, legs, on our body for a long time. Some pets or some objects, such as a pillow, a cushion, a blanket, may also cause external pressure. If they are on our arms, our legs, or our chest for a long time. They can even apply pressure on our respiratory system. The third reason is spirits that interact with us when we sleep. Those spirits may possess our body to fulfill their sexual desires, as they no longer have a human body to do so. Those spirits may also link up with our feelings to fulfill their certain desires. But it only happens when our conscious mind is extremely worrying, or depressing, or tiring, due to our stress from daily life. To put it simply, sleep paralysis happens when our conscious mind is in poor condition. Sometimes, we may want something deeply, or have a certain sexual desire. The energy of our thoughts and desires spread out in the place. At that time, we unconsciously create a link to spirits that have a same interest or sexual desire like ours. Therefore, those spirits can easily interact with us when we sleep, to benefit each other's demand. How to prevent sleep paralysis? Ways to prevent sleep paralysis. Number 1. Keep the peaceful mind, and not to think too much about bad things, negative things, or sexual desires. Number 2. Have a comfortable sleep position, and not to let objects cause external pressure on our body when we sleep. Number 3. Before going to bed, reflect on ourselves, on our thoughts, words, and deeds. Then, remain what is positive, and release what is negative in our mind. Number 4. Consider before watching horror comics or horror movies, because they contain terrifying elements that we may get obsessed with. If we get obsessed with terrifying elements, we may scare ourselves by our own imagination, and become a victim of our own thoughts. Therefore, we may experience sleep paralysis when we sleep.